Hello everyone. This is the second show that I'm doing. Probably could be the last show that I do for ever. Well, I don't know ever, but it'll be a while. Probably I don't want it to get stale here. I'm doing it because I'm kind of bored here. But and anyways, I only have two suits, and so if I run out of suits, I really can't do any more shows. And it'd be great if we could always wear suits. In fact, I was watching a Frank Sinatra movie one time. I can't remember the name of the movie, but I think Rita Hayworth was in it because she was always in every Frank Sinatra movie. It wasn't My Pal Joey. At any rate, he was like a swinging bachelor, and she comes over to his place. It wasn't a condo. It was like a swinging pad in like New York or something because he's from New Jersey. And he's hanging out in a suit. She comes over and she wants him to hit the town that night. And he says to Rita Hayworth, well, let me put on a different suit and then we'll go hit the town. And I thought that was the epitome of cool, that Frank Sinatra. You know, the suit he was wearing wasn't good enough, so he had to go put on another suit. Then they went and hit the town. And basically what guys wear nowadays is not, well, I'm as lazy as everyone else. We always just wear, I just hope this is coming through on the Facebook Live. Of course, we all wear our baggy shorts. It's easy. I wear them, t-shirts that say stuff on them. Here's a fun Colorado fishing t-shirt. I've been in the sun probably too much with this. This is, I think, Colorado. That's a trout. That sounds like someone's outside, but that's another thing. And then, of course, if you're on vacation, you guys get, this is what I got when I was in Bali. And if you drink your Bintang beer, and it says clearly right there, Bali, on it. It's a trademark. It's really weak beer. It's kind of like Corona. And once again, we're going to be sponsored by Corona beer again. I should break one open, but we never know who's going to stop by the Winslow mansion. Someone could stop by in the middle of the night at like 1:30, 1:15 in the morning, rustle me out of bed. It doesn't happen. Well, it happens not very often, but yeah, I got this. Bintang, but this is why guys don't wear suits anymore. And then one of my favorite shirts, another because guys always got to wear shirts that say stuff on it. And if you've been coaching for a while, you literally have pounds of t-shirts. This is a good one. It says, no wife equals happy life. That's a good one, I think. MGTOW. What does that stand for? Well, men going their own way and basically remain a single bachelor. If you're getting married, you should get married. But that's basically, guys don't wear. What was the point of my story? At any rate, yeah, I only have two suits, so I can only do too many shows per week. I'll probably do one next week. I think I have some guests lined up. Toilet paper again. They were here last night. M16 rifle. It's not an M16, not even close. But we can, I guess, with this toilet paper, we can kind of make a little decoration. Look, we've decorated it now. It's not so threatening. And so, whatever. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, now it's less threatening. Look at that. Well, I am a trained professional, I guess. That does remind me. Well, whatever. We won't talk. But we have a big show tonight, and it won't last too long. Some of the things we're going to cover tonight here include. I am going to open up one of these Coronas because I'll probably talk too much. And we're not going to drink, we're not going to break open the Havana Cuban rum here. It's more of an ironic statement because everything is being shut down by the government. And so, Cuban rum, we're being shut down by the government, so it's more of a ironic statement. But let's, Cuba, or Corona, made in Mexico. Yeah, we'll have that. There we go. And then I have this New Mexico. Oh, there we go. And then for fun, I have these Joe Biden sunglasses. Ooh, look at me, I'm Joe Biden. Where's the camera? I'm totally lost. Well, best of luck to Joe Biden in the upcoming elections. We're going to be kind of a nonpartisan show here at the Winslow Mansion. There we go. Someone's outside, but maybe they're not afraid to come inside. Okay, so some of the things we're going to talk about today are the stock market. Things have been taking a hit. What I've been doing is not even opening up my investments. I just keep them sealed up. See, they're not even, it's best not even to open these up. They're still in the package. We're not even going to open those rascals up. I don't even want to know. I should have like a professional stock market person here and we go over that. I'm not even going to look at that. I'll put it away. And then some of the other stuff I needed to go over. Look how well I've been doing with the CDC official form. I haven't done anything with it. Well, I don't have a thermometer. I tried to get a thermometer. I couldn't even buy one online from Amazon Prime. But at any rate, I'm supposed to have been filling this in. I should be like a week's worth. I don't have a thermometer. How in the heck? If you work at a hospital, can you bring me one? I have no idea. And then another thing, I've gotten the warning letter. Now, we went over this yesterday, the census. I haven't filled this out. Everyone is supposed to fill this out. I am going to go. I think last time I was a Polynesian woman. Was that I filled it out as a, not making that up, I wasn't a Polynesian woman. Just forget that. But this is my warning letter. Yeah, I'm supposed to fill that out. Make sure everyone fills this. I get all sorts of stuff. I get stuff from the VA hospital. Who knows what that's about. It says all of us, or whatever that means. I get all sorts of stuff from the VA. And we're just going to cross things off as we go. Okay, so now speaking of toilet paper, we covered that a little bit last night, but if there's, what I was thinking, what you can do if you are getting near the end of your toilet paper, and I covered this last night, what you can do, but it's going to have this here, eat a lot of cheese, okay? And I was going to have the prop here, and I forgot that too, but eat a lot of cheese. It's going to back things up, and then you won't need the toilet paper, okay? And, okay, eat maybe only cheese. And I forgot, darn it, I was going to have the Metamucil right here. I totally forgot. I got behind, whatever, but that's okay. But then, of course, to clean out the system, maybe mineral oil or coconut oil or Metamucil. I get the generic version of Metamucil because then what's great too, you eat the Metamucil and you feel kind of full. And we're going to touch on eating later on here in the show. We've all had issues with the Corona. No, I'm supposed to drink this awesome beer, Corona beer. Oh, what a tasty beer. Now, it didn't cause the Chinese coronavirus. Let's just get that taken care of right now. It wasn't the Corona beer. It's a wonderful beer. You've had it down in Mexico. By the way, if you're traveling, the world is bigger than Mexico. If you have a passport, use it. Don't go to Mexico. If you want to go to Mexico, go to Mexico. Don't listen to my travel. I'm just saying the world is bigger than Mexico. Okay, so Here are the top 5 quarantined movies or television shows. We're going to cover those right now, starting with the bottom one. Number 5 is Bubble Boy. And did it star, someone in the comments put, is it John Travolta or Robbie Benton? Did he star in that one? It was kind of it was almost Romeo and Juliet, because the gal was not allowed to be near the John Travolta character or Robbie Benton. Maybe there was a sequel. And of course, the Bubble Boy was in the bubble, and he got outside, and he was kind of out of immunity issues. If he got a virus, he would totally die. And that's number 5 as far as our movies. As it, you know, what, they don't have it on Netflix or Hulu. They should really have that. And number 4, Bubble Boy, the Seinfeld episode. And that was just on TV here recently. Ironically enough, I watched it. And this dad, he was delivering Yahoo with a drink. Do they even make that anymore? And he met Jerry at the cafe there where they served the big salads. At any rate, asked Jerry if he would come up and visit with the Bubble Boy. And Jerry and his girl, Elaine, got lost. George and Susan made it up to the Bubble Boy. Maybe you've seen it. I don't want to ruin the plot. I don't like ruining the plot for people. It'd be like if I said what Rosebud meant. I'm not going to tell you what Rosebud meant. No one in the comment section. Don't ruin it for people. Yeah, I don't like doing that. So Bubble Boy, the episode on Seinfeld. Okay, that's number 4. Number 3, the Andromeda Strain. And that's number 3. Is that like Samuel L. Jackson? Is he in that one? Because he's in like everything. Dustin Hoffman. I think his name is Ratso Rizzo in that one, if I remember. John Voight is in it. And there's that infamous scene where they're crossing the street. And it's an ad-libbed scene in New York City. John Voight, Dustin Hoffman are crossing the street. Maybe it's in the beginning of the movie before the virus hits. And this taxi cab almost hits Dustin Hoffman's character. And he said, "I'm walking here." And he's got kind of a gimp, a bad leg. And so, yeah, that's the Andromeda Strain. I remember that song, Everyone's Talking at Me. One of my favorite songs. So that's the Andromeda Strain. That's number 3. Number 4, we're going to go on to I Am Legend with Will Smith, and that takes place once again in New York City. After that, Rob Smith. Will Smith did not have a very good movie career, did he? After that, it kind of ruined his. I think somehow there's a metaphor in there that the zombies are kind of his fans, and they don't like what he did after that. They're kind of, come on, Rob Smith. I'm tired, you guys, and I just had a shot of Corona beer, so maybe that's not going to affect me very much. Yeah, remember that one? And that was kind of, I actually liked that one. That was, and are you like me? You're always, you got out of the theater and you're all, ooh, what if that happened for real? Right? Well, hopefully we're going to swing, what's the flatten the curve? You know, yeah, well, let's flatten the curve here with the Chinese coronavirus. We're not supposed to call it the Chinese coronavirus, are we? I almost dropped that. That beer is so good. So I Am Legend. And now I think number 1, because a lot of us live alone, the Unabomber. It's not so much a virus, but he lives alone, kind of self-quarantined for like ever. There's a Ted Kaczynski. He's got the crazy hair, and he's going mental like so many people. It's not so much a virus. Remember, he was the Unabomber for so many years. And he had the hood and the cheesy North St. Paul mustache. Remember that? Oh, yeah, and then he had the sunglasses on. Remember that? Remember, and he just had the hood, and then he had the cheesy North St. Paul mustache. I should probably explain what the North St. Paul mustache is, but back when I was in high school, and I've referred to them as the Fridley stashes before, but the North St. Paul mustaches in sports, and you guys from Stillwater, my age, can vouch for me on this, but whenever we would take on a team from North St. Paul, they always had the cheesy peach fuzz mustache. And so we would always call it the North St. Paul mustache. And in fact, it was always a good descriptor. Well, who are you talking about? Well, you know that kid with the North St. Paul mustache? Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. It was almost like nonchalantly say that, the kid with the North St. Paul mustache. And the picture, the police drawing, the manifesto of the Unabomber, excuse me, he had the glasses on, the Joe Biden glasses, and he had the North St. Paul mustache and a hoodie on. So, for whatever, hoodies are all the rage now. Whatever, it goes back to how people dress now. Okay, now, here's speaking of things to watch, and I haven't watched it, is it Tiger King? And some of you have been watching it. It's been recommended on the Netflix, and I've seen it come up, and it sounds, looking at the picture of it, it looks like it's kind of a Siegfried and Roy kind of a thing. Am I right on that? I have no idea what it's about. And for fun, if I was you and you had kids and you had like a domestic cat, I'd kind of make my own Siegfried and Roy thing. Little known fact, I mean, I actually lived in Las Vegas for a while. Some of you can vouch for me, but and that was like 30 years ago when UNLV actually had a good basketball team, and we'd see Siegfried and Roy out on this. But just looking at the picture, is it about Siegfried and Roy? I don't know. I'm going to watch it later on, and some of you have been watching that. I just hope this is coming through on the Facebook Live. I have no idea either. I'm sitting here wasting my time. I don't know. Okay, so now one thing, people, I was talking to my sister over in Colorado Springs earlier today, and all her kids she has one kid one kid goes to Morningside down in Sioux City, and the other one goes to like Colorado, some college in Colorado Springs, but he's now home. The other one has an apartment in Sioux City. At any rate, the one who goes to college in Colorado, he's home. And at any rate, they're all worried. Everyone's worried about the quarantine 15, gaining weight, eating too much. And so you have the sliding scale. You don't want to gain too much. Okay, I'm just trying, and me included, we don't want to gain too much weight. Okay, we want to stay normal. I know, so some of you, there's quarantinis. Is that like a martini I've heard about and read about? But like I've been, I go on my walks and I put weight in my backpack here, and I go on a walk, and I stopped down at the coffee shop this morning, the Daily Grind. Got some coffee. You should all stop there. Or wherever, some of the other restaurants stop there. I think Corey Bittner's, Leo's is open. What's good about Leo's, on Veterans Day, they do feed the veterans for free. That's a good place to go to. I'll talk about some of the other restaurants later on. But yeah, this is what I do. And some people on the Facebook machine, and some people I know here, gals here in town, they have your videos, workout videos. Sarah Jesperson, you know her? Her and her husband own that axe throwing place, the Lumberjack, and you can't go in there and throw axes around anymore, but I saw on the Facebook that I guess if she's watching, she could leave a comment or something, or someone can, and her place is, I think, closed right now, but I think, was she posting her videos? And she's really good looking, so I actually watched a little bit, because she's very Nordic looking. She's from the Iron Range with the blonde hair and everything. She's very Nordic looking. And you're thinking Minnesota chick. She's like the epitome, beautiful workout videos. And I think she was up early, like 5:30. That's like 5:30. Yeah, so she's her workout videos would be fun to watch. And she had, but her axe throwing joint is no longer open. The lumberjack. Well, let's hope everything will open up soon. And another one is Sarah Muslemi. Her yoga studio one is open. Her and her husband own the Velveteen. Of course, it's a speakeasy. And it seems to me that they should be all set up. And of course, I shouldn't even be speaking about it, but that they're all set up for speakeasy. Can't we all like sneak down there and they have an official knock? Not, shaving a haircut, they'd have to come up with some special knock, because if you go shaving a haircut, everyone's going to know. Maybe they could come, because it's a speakeasy. It's like the 1920s, only it's the 2020. Well, whatever, I'm not telling them what to do, but what's great about Sarah, she was in Bali, like immediately after I left. So as I'm leaving Bali, she's on her way to Bali. I think she was doing some intense yoga stuff there, right? Am I right on that? You guys know about that? Maybe she can chime in later on. Not only is she involved in Studio One yoga, she's got the Velveteen, her and her husband, Darush, and he also does independent films, and there's one independent film he has, it's called Miles Away, or Miles Between Us, I think. Surprising, it has nothing to do with me, but it's still a good movie. Check out some of his films. I think they might be on the Amazon, perchance. Someone will have to comment there. I just hope this is all coming through. Okay, so weather, we're on to weather. I don't know, we're gonna, this is for my weather friends. I think, is it tomorrow, or tomorrow maybe, day 2. But on Broyles, you guys know my weather people when I say the name Broyles down at the Storm Prediction Center. I'll just say that, and those weather people are laughing at that, because he'll take it out to day 9 if possible. And of course, you weather people will just fill in your own joke. The rest of you don't know what's going on there. Broyles, day 9. He'll take it out to day 9. So now, okay, so here's what so the Chinese zodiac. Okay, so the irony is with that Chinese zodiac right now, guess what animal is going on right now? It's not like one of the beautiful animals like the horse, which I'm the horse, or the rooster, or the some of the other animals. What else have they got on that thing? I can't even remember. What else they got on there? I'm totally drawing a blank. Rooster, horse, that's what I am. But, okay, so just the point of the whole thing, this year, the animal is the rat. And ironically enough, what animal was a big cause of the whole bubonic plague? Wasn't it the rat? Did the rat, go and, do not good things? It's I think the rat is responsible for spreading the plague throughout Europe. I think so. I don't know my rat history very well. Someone is going to have to correct me on that. So, also, I may have mentioned last night, if you have any questions you want to ask me, questions, I don't need suggestions, questions, and I can answer them for the next show. Anything, I may or may not answer those questions. Probably, well, any kind of question. Now, here's, speaking of, social media. You guys know those political ads you guys post on the social media, be it left-leaning and or right-leaning. Most of you are like me. I just scroll right past them. I'm not reading them. I'm not reading them at all, whether I agree with this. You know what they remind me of? They totally remind me of bumper stickers on cars. I'm not reading those either. Okay? So, yeah, if you guys want to put your political articles on the social media, I'm scrolling right by them. I don't care if I'm going to agree with them or not. This is me scrolling past your political articles. I'm left, is it right or left swipe on the Tinder, which I'm not on. But if I was on Tinder, my profile would say something to the effect of, I'm kind of grouchy, I'm irritable, I don't play well with others, I don't share very well, I would not share that last piece of pizza with you, things like that, kind of like Clint Eastwood in the movie Gran Torino. Just not very good. But get the political articles. Why are you posting them? Okay, and it's like, speaking of curves, with this whole coronavirus here, they seem to be in the uptick. Let's flatten the curve on the political articles. Let's get rid of them. I'm not. Who are you posting them for? I don't get that. So, yeah. So what was I talking about with this for? Oh yeah. So the quarantine 15. Did I even cover that much? So watch what you're eating. Work out. Try not to gain too much. There's plenty of workout videos. I'm going to continue hitting the Main Street steps. And then I read somewhere today, and I'm trying not to have my show be too political. Although I guess I have Cuban rum here. No stimulus checks. I don't know. Whatever, if they're coming or not. I don't know. And then Governor Walz was speaking today. And getting back to suits and so on, you know, the other day, or was it Friday, you know, he's doing his thing, and he's got I think I said ALS, gal, but American Sign Language person with the short hair, and she, I don't know, I'd want to hang out with her, take her to like a sporting event, not like a date. I don't think, I have no dating life anyways. I seem to, well, no, my dating life is non-existent, but, yeah, but at any rate, but I could just see her, or she was like a football coach, I could just see her on the sidelines pacing up and down and totally getting in the officials' business, I think, or if she was a basketball. Maybe she is. It's possible, because Walz was a coach and a teacher. I could see her just totally going mental. That's a bad word, right? Getting up in the business of any official. And most officials do a good job. Here's what I tell my players. Sometime by the time you're 50, you have to be an official. And speaking of sports, I'll cover sports. Oakland junior high player, I coached him in 7th grade, Daniel Arturo, played for the Gophers for 2 years. Looks like he's going to turn pro. And I don't know where he's going to go. I just saw he's going to turn pro. I didn't really have a chance to read much about it, but I know when he was at Oakland 7th grade, I was very hard on him. You know, I always tell the players that I'm going to be mean to you only because I like you and I want you to get better, and so because trying to toughen you up a bit. So that's you got to be mean to these guys. But what was I talking? Oh yeah. So anyways, Governor Walz. So you know he had the press conference. All of a sudden we're at his residence, and he's hanging out in a hoodie and like a hat, which is nothing. You know, come on. Well, no, that's fine. He had to present himself as a self-quarantiner. Is that a word, quarantiner? I guess I can make anything I want, but that was the look he was going for. If you're going to self-quarantine, this is the look you go with. You go with a hoodie and a hat. Maybe next show, I don't know on my next show. This could be the last show. Probably the next show is a week from now. I don't want things to get stale, but I have a lot of material. I was going to talk about things that are American made. I guess my rifle's American made, semi-automatic. Yeah, we're not going to do that. But that's pretty much, I thought we've had a fun show tonight. Had well, hopefully we'll get an actual guest next time. I think it's kind of difficult to get people over here. And so we have, all sorts of cleaning supplies here. Just whatever, you clean things off a bit. And then, you just kind of spray over to wherever, And I'm going to probably get like a microphone from Amazon or something, clip on me, and I don't know what to do. This is kind of a nickel and dime show I got going on here. You guys play Ticket to Ride? That's a fun game. I don't know. I didn't know what else to put here as props. I got this fun picture. Buffalo right here. It's kind of a guess tonight, but that's all for tonight, people. And I hope you're all doing well. And that's about it, I guess. So I'll take one more swig of the Corona beer. And I guess if you come over, you get to have a Corona. I should really hoard these, right? I have enough food in the refrigerator, so. Drive safe, everyone. And we'll see you guys later.